to my channel. My name is Cynthia. In today's tutorial, I want to teach you how I arrive at this beautiful veil you are seeing here. Okay, I'm actually making a wedding gown for a client, and then I want to make the veil, so I decided to share with us. And so the instruments I've been working with, I'll be using this two nets, and then I have the comb, and this will be attached on the head. Okay, so I'll be using this comb, this little comb, and then I have my gun. So these are the appleaques I'll be using, okay, to attach on the net, on the veil, to design it. Okay, so I won't actually be using the net to show you to draft this. I've actually drafted it. Okay, I didn't know my video was I had a little challenge with my videoing, so all the video I did on how to cut this wiped out. So I want to show you how I did the cutting. So right now I'm going to get a pattern paper, so I'll show you how to get the cutting. Now, if today is the first time of coming to my channel, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, so I'm going to fold the paper into two. I'm actually using 3.5 yards of tulle to make the veil. So to get your veil, because the tulle I'm working with is by 60, so I have to fold into two. So let's assume this is the tulle. So I folded into two this way. Okay, so fold your tulle this way. Now the next thing I did was I measured the length of the tulle I want to use. So the net the length of the net I'm using is 108 inches. So I don't know how much of the net you want for yours, but I'm using 108 inches of net. That's about 3 yards plus half. Okay, 3 yards plus half. All right, so now we are going to measure. This was how I measured it. And so let's assume I'm using 18 here because of the length of the paper we are using. So this is 18. This is 18 here. So just draw a straight line. So make a straight line here. So let's assume that this is 108 inches on the net, but because we're working on the paper, so this is 108 inches. So let's assume this is 108 inches. So now I came down by 18 inches. Okay, so let's assume this is the 3 yards and this is the half. All right, this is the half I'm going to collect here, making it 3 and half. All right, so from here, from the length here to there on the tulle was 108, and then I took about half yards. Half yards is around 18 inches. But now I'm not taking half yard. I'll just come down with 7 inches. I'm just showing you how to do yours in case you're making yours. Okay, so I came down here with 8 inches, but on the right material, on the net, I took half yard. That is 18 inches. So what I did now was to connect from here to the 108. So let's connect. Now you're not connecting it like a V. You're connecting it with a curve. So I use my curved ruler. So you're using this ruler. So if you don't have a curved ruler, you can use your straight. You can use what's it calling it? You can use a free hand. Okay, so this is it. All right, so this is exactly what I did on the net. So I'm just going to cut out. So I'll cut this out. So this was exactly what I did. Let me open it up so that you see it. Now you see that effect. Now can you see all this effect? Now can you see the effect? Now On the right one, you just what you have to do just to what gather here, and then you get your what your veil. So let me show you the real thing so that you understand what I'm saying. So okay, I'm going to get the real tool and show us how it's looking. So this is the tool. And now I'll just show you the down part so that you see that effect. Okay, let me fold into two so that you understand better. Let's fold into two. Alright, so this is the down part. Hope you can see it. You can see how curved it is. So you can see how curved it is. So let's get the book again. So you can see it's the same thing, alright, from there to there. So like I said, I'm using 3 yards, and then from the distance from here where I connected the shape, the cone like shape, is what, half yard. So from here to that area is how many yards? 3 yards. That's 108 inches. Then from here to there is around 18 inches. So I just have to use this paper to show you what I did there. Now for the fabric I'm using, I am doubling the tool. Okay, I'm not using just one. You can see it's doubled. It's doubled, it's not one. So I doubled it, and then I went ahead to stitch them what together. So you can see I'm through with stitching them together, and then I gave it a very nice ironing. So you need to iron your work so that they look what very nice. Okay, so I'm using needle and thread for this part. So if you want to start gathering, you can use your gather stitch, but I'll be using my what needle and thread. So I'll just gather all of it. Gathering this. So you can see I've gathered this one. So I'm just going to tie it up and make it look strong. So once I do this, I'm going to try to hold it together so that it doesn't go anywhere. Like I said, you can use your machine, the gather stitch on your machine to do this. It mustn't be needle and thread. So this is it. So now I'm going to get the I'm going to design first with my appliques. Let's go ahead. Let's go and start putting what our appliques. So you can see how it's looking. So let's put some appliques for now, and then we'll continue. So we'll start putting what the appliques. So I'm going to start from here. So I'll just use my pins. I'll use pins to hold them together. I'll use pins to hold them together for now. So I'm going to hold it together with my pins. Sorry. So we hold them together. What will this side? Just hold on, so it's not clear. Just hold it like that. Hold this one. Nunca possa com through with stitching it together. As you can see, it's looking beautiful. And remember the comb, okay? So we are going to tie, make sure it's strong. So you're going to make sure that the whatever you're tying is very strong. Make sure it's strong. You make sure it's very strong so that on the day of the wedding, the bride will not be disappointed. So make sure that the tying is very strong. So now that it's strong, I am going to attach this way. So you're attaching it this way. And make sure it's looking neat, okay? So I'm going to place this way, and then we'll place it here. You can see we're placing it this way, okay? So I'm going to get my hot glue now. We'll use a hot glue to do this. So I'm going to get the hot glue. Okay, since it's going to be this way, I'm going to get the hot glue. I'm going to put it around here. You can see here. And then I'm going to get the veil. And then right on the center there, you press it very well. So I'm still going to stitch this out. I'm going to use my needle and thread to hold it firm, so that, like I said, our bride won't be disappointed on the day of our wedding. So try to stitch it so that it won't go off. So let's get our needle and thread. Bring it to the other side. Okay. And then I'll put it for the next hole so that it won't go off. So to the next hole. Okay. So you keep doing that way in the next one. No, go bend down. Bend down. Bend down. Most of all now. So I'll stick this here, and then just keep doing it that way until you are sure that it's not going anywhere. All right, so I'm going to tie it up here. So it's stronger now. Okay, so right now I'm going to put it on my mannequin, and then you see it. So this is the right, so we've come to the end of the tutorial. So this is the beautiful veil. Whoa, I actually made a wedding gown for clients, and this is it. You can see. So, but this is the wedding veil, okay? I'm actually going to make a video on how to cut this wedding gown, okay? If you want to learn how to make the mermaid part, I have a video on it, okay? But I'm going to teach you maybe some other time how to make the wedding gown. So, but today is the wedding veil. So we are through with the wedding veil. Alright, if this tutorial was very helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Cynthia. Bye.